Okay, the other day in the mail, I got the shooter's guide from the Sportsman's Guide catalog. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but they always have a bunch of really inexpensive holsters in there, and I always wondered, are they any good? Can you get a holster for, half of what you can get it somewhere else? So I decided to try it. I bought a shoulder holster for a Glock 17, and this is the guy right here that I got. So I'm going to see if that is a piece of crap or is it a good buy. Let's check it out. Okay, here's the box. Let's see what we find inside. Packing material, always lots of fun. Another catalog, can't spend too much money. The bill, never a good sign. Here we go, on the bottom, the holster. Okay, Cebeci arms. Unparalleled quality, affordable price. Let's see here. Well, on first examination, it doesn't look too bad. Thumb brake. It's not lined, it's fairly rough. Plastic hardware. I paid $62.99 plus shipping for this. Double mag pouch. Seems to be okay. Of course, everything has to fit in this stuff, right? And a suede shoulder holster. Let's see what it looks like. One always rings when you're into something. Anyway, it doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look as good as, like a Galco or something. One thing I did notice is the little screwy things that hold the straps are way too big for this thin material on the strap. Okay, so that's kind of a detriment. A lot of designs swivel in the back. This one does not. It's just riveted together. So there's two complaints right there before I even try it. Let's see how things fit. Here's a Glock 17, and we'll slide it in there. Fits tight, but that's pretty normal. Holsters have to break in. Let's see if I can snap it. There we go. So that seems to fit. That seems to fit well. Let's see how the mags fit in there. Oh boy, they're really tight. This is made in Turkey, by the way. Okay, well you can see that strap is cut less than ideal. The magazine turned around, it might, boy, they're in there, might make a difference. So I'm thinking for $62.99, if you're on a really low budget, yeah, that's better. Maybe that's the way they're supposed to go. This might be all right. I'm gonna, off camera, get it adjusted and see how it fits on the body. But the mag pouch doesn't look too bad. It seems to be working. I don't know if I would buy this model for like a 1911 that's very heavy. Glocks are really light. The strapping is pretty lightweight on it. So let me get after that. Okay, there it is adjusted to about where I would normally wear it. One thing I noticed is with the hanger being on the inside rather than straight on the top, it tends to have the grip of the gun curl in, which may be better for concealment. I don't know. One thing I notice is because the leather is thicker than the more expensive model that I have, that this seems thicker. Of course, the Glock itself is thicker compared to a 1911. I'm going to throw my other holster on and let you get a look at that. There's the back of it. Okay, there's the 1911 in there. This one hangs directly over the holster. The leather's thinner. It hangs straighter down. It has a swivel in the back. Give you a look at the back there. This is just a much better holster, but the one I just bought is less than half the price. The 1911 is very heavy. This is a commander length. So straps are actually leather, not suede. I wouldn't buy the cheap one I just bought for this particular weapon, but for the Glock it may work okay. I'm going to have to live with it, and then I'll give you my findings. Okay, the holster is thicker. Looking at it closer, it is lined. It is suede lined, so that's why it's thicker than the model that I showed you with the 1911, which is just leather without the lining. I don't know if you need a lining, especially on, a Glock. So it's going to be interesting. We'll see how it works in use. Okay, to take up the extra length of those screws that I showed you earlier, I've doubled over the excess leather here. And that's going to firm it up a little bit. I think that's going to make it a little bit better there. Now you can see it's just slightly longer. I'll have to just get a screwdriver on it and we'll see how that holds. Okay, after a couple days of wearing this, practicing some draw strokes, etc. From this holster, I can tell you that it is a piece of crap. Okay, don't waste your money on this. A couple reasons are apparent that I should have seen it, right from the start. Is first of all, you can see how deeply it fits into the holster. Well, you cannot get a firing grip on it. Okay, this is a G17 and I can only get 2 fingers on the grip to actually draw it out. So you've got to shift your grip every time that you draw from the holster. Okay, which is not good. If you just wanted a holster to carry this, this might work for you. The second thing I've discovered is the snap they have on the brake strap here is not strong enough. And I don't know if it's because it's just a bad snap, which is my opinion, because it fits really tight, so it should be good, but it seems to pop off. But the problem here is this really long thumb brake they have on there. It's way too long. When you're trying to conceal it, this is sticking, printing through your garment. Any slight bump, it releases. Okay, unacceptable. Okay, so it sucks in that point. The fact that the holster, and I mentioned this earlier, hangs from just one side causes the holster to turn in, and in turning in it kind of brings the butt into your body, which might be good, but it also throws the handgun kind of out to the side and makes it more bulky, and it prints more. So basically this holster is a waste of money. Okay, so I cannot recommend it. The mag pouch part of it seems to work okay. It seems alright. It's not awesome, but it works. The harness itself, while it's a thin material, the Glock 17 and 3 loaded mags don't weigh that much, and it seems to be comfortable, so the harness seems to work. So basically, I would say it's kind of a waste of money unless you just want to tote a gun, and maybe mine's just got a weak snap, but that's totally unacceptable. So if you're really not concerned with concealment too much, this may be good for you, but otherwise, save the $65 and jump up to something and get something decent. Anyway, there's my review of the Cebeci shoulder holster. A definite no buy. Don't waste your money. Thanks for watching.